Look at all the marks.
Oh yeah. Dad was like, you're gonna have to clean the windows on the inside. I can't see where I'm going. I don't know why.
You see that I'm missing 2 fingers? Yesterday I thought I broke 1, but evidently I broke 2. Why does my AC do that sometimes? Sometimes it squalls, and then it'll go away in about 5 minutes. Super weird. But anyways, ignore the screeching. Do y'all see the deer over there? There's probably like 30 of them, and they're all like playing with each other. They're like running in a circle. I literally can't make it up the hill. It won't make it up the hill. Evidently I have to go around.
Full-on drive, but I'm just spinning. I can't get to the top. Oh, I finally made it.
Do y'all see the rabbit? What is that? Oh my. He stands up like a bear. That's so funny. Having troubles getting the bag started in this wind. Watch, the wind is blowing at 18 miles an hour, gusting at 31 right now, so that bag is basically like a kite. The outsides are pretty rank, as I call it. When it's laid over, twisted up, that means it's yielding pretty dang good. Sorry wheat doesn't fall to the ground. Obviously, unless it's weather related, but this isn't. This is just really good. So this binful that I have on right now, I have almost 18,000 on, so I'm about 3/4. It's averaging 98 bushel, which I think is a smidge better than what we had in Central Texas. Which, take that with a grain of salt, because in Central Texas that was irrigated, that was under a pivot. This is dry land, so ground and weather conditions are way better in North Dakota than Central Texas, growing wheat-wise. It's pretty hard to grow wheat in a desert, especially in a drought. So in this case, Mom is completely full. I am also completely full. So by the time she unloads all the way, I'm gonna be stopped and parked. So in this scenario, Mom's gonna dump half of her bin, Cody's gonna swing around, I'm gonna unload fully, and then he's gonna go back to Mom and finish dumping her. Rather than Mom just sitting there and unloading, and then me waiting, you might as well just split it half and half. That way one of us doesn't have to wait. Now Cody will go get what is left on Mom. So we started 4G harvesting in 2013. We had one grain cart guy who finished the season, and then the second year we had another guy finish the season. And then the third year we had a guy halfway do the season, and then I started doing the grain cart. So that was 2015, I think. So in 2015, I was 12 years old, and I started running the grain cart. And I ran the grain cart all the way to 2019. So that was 4 years of running the grain cart. And then this is my 4th year of running the combine. What I'm trying to say is I know how a grain cart should function in the field. And this is Cody's 1st year, so he doesn't know a lot. So I had to teach him some things, such as when both combines are full, dump the front one first, halfway, and then go the second one, unload him all the way, and then go back to the front one. That way no one has to stop and we're still close together. Because if Mom was dumping all the way and then I got full, I would have to stop, and then that would separate me and Mom. When you separate us two, it's just even harder on that grain cart. So I like giving Cody a little tips, trying to teach him some new things out here. Everyone thinks you just get in the grain cart and then dump the combine when they're full, and that's not always the case. Obviously you want to dump them when they're full, but sometimes you have to dump them even when they're, 30% or 50%, just to keep things running right. For instance, the way that we lay things off. So Mom was coming up this closer one, I was also coming up this closer one. Well, we have to turn around. I turn right back into myself, and she turns right here. Which that also means she is landlocked, as we like to call it. Obviously you can't dump when you're landlocked. So the grain cart has to know, hey, this is my priority combine. I have to dump this one before it turns around and goes, half a mile down the field, and right now it's making 94 bushels. It can't make it all the way down the field and 94 bushel wheat when you have 60% on your bin. You have to be, 30 or less, or 20 or less. I think Mom was 25% she started in. I think she got to the end, she was 99%. So she cannot be over 25% full to make it all the way to the end of the field. So Cody has to really watch that and keep up with this stuff to make sure that she doesn't get full being landlocked. If she gets full landlocked, we're all in trouble and the whole operation comes to a halt, because she has to stop, I have to stop, she has to come out, she has to take my spot, I have to stop, back up, and get in her spot, and it's just a whole ordeal. So not only do the combines have a way to go through the field, the grain cart also has to function with us, if that makes sense. Now obviously we could put a hole in the middle of the field and just go inside and not have to worry about it. But then you're driving, 500 feet down the turn row, absolutely cutting nothing. So we'd rather be fast-paced and have these combines turning around as quick as possible and get things done that way.
It's too far behind.
You can spend, I don't know how much extra, hundreds of thousands of dollars on a 6,000 receiver, and it is still a piece of junk in my opinion. Just randomly through the field, it'll lose signal, kick off my line. It's a real big pain. So, to resolve this, I have to sit here, let it either regain signal or kill the combine, and then go unplug it from the cab, blow on that, stick it back in, and then it'll be good for a couple more days, and I have to repeat the process. Y'all remember when we were cutting back at home, I had this problem. Yeah, it's still doing it to this day. I don't know if it's the receiver. It doesn't need an update, otherwise it would tell me. I already know all my WAS people are laughing right now. Trust me, WAS is not better. Dibs, what do you have to say about it? What do you have to say about it? Can you shake? Okay. Dibs won't get in the buddy seat by himself, but I'm pretty sure he enjoys it. He can jump on the back of a pickup, but not in a buddy seat.
YouTube where Dibs was standing up that one time.
Okay. The globe is still walking everywhere. As we speak right now, it has 20% accuracy. So I'm going to go unplug that and plug it back in. And if that doesn't work, I have no idea. Okay, that's gonna take a while. I know exactly what to do while we pass time though. Did you turn on my lights? Did you turn on my lights? Dibs turned on my lights.
Don't blame that on Dibs.
I swear that was Dibs. We're still at 10% accuracy. Woo! I'm gonna go buy me a WAS. Just kidding. I did not say that. The accuracy's worse after I unplug it and plug it back in. But now it's 0. And I have no signal. Hey JohnDeere, if you want to hook me up and give me a 7,000, I'll give you my full comprehensive review on it. If not, that's fine, it's okay. Well, I just turned the combine off, turned it back on, and it still doesn't work. I've already had it lose signal again once. I don't know. It's just throwing a fit for no reason. Anyways, I'm gonna steer with my scroll wheel for the end of the night at least. Well, about 5 low engine speed warnings and 87 feet accelerator slams. We're done. By the way, when I was driving over here, my auto steer lost signal again. I've lost track on how many that was. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.